What's up guys? Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Ultimate Gaff Deck by Magic Makers Inc. Now, for you guys who have seen my other reviews, you know that I'm not a big fan of gaffs or gimmicks. I prefer tricks that are 100% sleight of hand and can be done at any given time, impromptu, on the fly. However, a lot of magic right now is being performed virtually or on social media due to current circumstances. That means it is a perfect time to use gaffs or gimmicks because you don't have to worry about spectators reaching for things, grabbing items, or asking to hold and examine things in detail. So I did it guys, I finally caved and I bought the Ultimate Gaff Deck. In this review, I'll go over exactly what you get with your purchase, my thoughts on the routines, and finally, whether I think it's worth a purchase or not. The Ultimate Gaff Deck retails for $34.95 from Magic Makers Inc. or Amazon, but can be purchased from Walmart right now for $27.45. Kind of interesting that Walmart carries this and it is cheaper from Walmart, but whatever works, right? I don't know. The links for more information or to purchase the Ultimate Gaff Deck are found in the video description down below. As always, this is an honest, unpaid review. If you enjoy the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Alright guys, let's stop wasting time. Let's take a look at the trailer for the Ultimate Gaff Deck.
I'm about to show you some classics, along with some great original routines that you can perform with your bicycle Ultimate Gaff Deck. Let's get started. Now if I take another 9 and I kind of just take it and slide it in between the two queens and just give it a little wave, that's all it takes. Watch close, check out the spiders, every one of them, snap and they're gone. And I mean literally gone. At this point you wouldn't even need a 3. You could do the trick with the ace and the 2 deuces. The only thing you would need the 3 for theoretically is to remember the name of the trick. Do you remember what it was called? Yeah, the 3 ace trick. That's if they want you to win, like I said. And then they turn them over and it's 2 aces that they just saw you holding in your hand a second ago. And when they look up, you're holding the 2 cards that they thought they were holding. I mean, it gets their mind all messed up.
So for a retail price of $34.97, here's everything that you get. You get this guide with links to the instructional videos online, the actual gaff deck itself, and a little plastic spider that's used in one of the routines taught in the instructional videos. In a minute, I will go through each and every single card included in the gaff deck so you guys know exactly what you're getting. But I want to discuss the tutorials really quickly. Here on the card guide, you'll see the list of the 13 tricks that are taught and which cards you'll need. I won't go through each of these tricks, but I'll leave links to the actual performances in the description down below so you can see all 13 performances that are taught. Here on the screen, you can get an idea of the run times of these tutorials. They aren't super long, most in the 5 to 10 minute range. Adding up the total runtime of all 13 performances and tutorials gets you just over 1 hour and 40 minutes. That's a lot of magic to learn here. The one thing that does bug me a bit is that 3 of these tricks are Monty type effects. So you have Ultimate 3-card Monty, Color Monty, and Stand-Up Monty on here. Once you've seen one of them, you've kind of seen them all. Like, yeah, there's slight differences and different kickers and stuff, but the fact that there's 3 Monty effects on here, that bugs me just a little bit. Another thing I want to say is that the quality of the tutorial themselves are just okay. The performances and tutorials are done by a magician named Chris Neveling. Chris is a great magician, don't get me wrong, but the tutorials themselves, they're kind of bland and they just seem okay. It seems like everything was done in one take and not a reshot when it probably should have been. However, bottom line, you get an hour and 40 minutes of video. There's some great magic that's taught here. The tutorials are decent and taught as if the audience are a beginner level, so that's always a plus. He goes over the sleights and moves that you'll need in pretty good detail. Okay. Enough about the tutorial videos. Let's actually go through and see every single card that you get with your purchase. Alright guys, so we're taking a look here at the Ultimate Gaff Deck, everything that's provided. Here's the deck of cards in your standard rider back bicycle card box Open this up. All right, so right off the bat, we have, let's see, so this is going to be the diagonal split. We have King of Diamonds in one corner, King of Hearts in the other, and then the matching, King of Spades, King of Clubs, diagonal on the other. It looks like one is red and one is blue backed. All right, so it's going to be one of the tricks that's taught there on the DVD. So that's that. And then we have double backers here, blue on one side, red on the other. That's what that is. And then here we have a bunch of blanks. We have 3 blanks that are red backed, 3 blanks that are blue backed. And then here we have, this is probably blue and then red. Yep. So now we have, these are the ultimate 3-card Monty gaffs here. Ace 2, 2 ace pips. And then this is done in both blue and red backed. So get 2 sets of those. That's nice, 1 in each color. This is going to be for one of the tricks. I think they call it Itsy Bitsy Spider. So you get 4 of these with the red back color, and then this one with the double facer. So that's going to be for one of these other tricks there. Here's a red double backer. And then we've got a bunch of queens. Whoops. I think this is going to be for that wild card routine. Oh yeah, here we go. So now we have 4 double facers, Queen of Hearts on one side, 9 of Spades on the other, and then the rest of these are probably going to be regular. Yep, and then 5 regular Queen of Hearts for that wild card routine. This is going to be, let's switch like that. Yep, this is going to be for your color Monty trick. So these 4 are used for color Monty. And then we have some double facers, aces on one side, and then 7s and 4s on the other. Another one of those routines that are taught on the DVD or in the instructional video. Here's another red and blue double backer. We saw that earlier. And then another set of the same ace and 7s and 4s, okay? And then we have another set of red, or actually no, so this one's red and blue double backer, and this one's just another red backed double backer, okay? Queen of Hearts and 2 of Spades double facer, another red double backer, Queen of Diamonds, 3 of Clubs double facer, another red double backer, Queen of Spades, Ace of Diamonds double facer, red double backer. What is this? Queen and 5 double facers, a couple of, indifferent double facers there. It's cool. And then again, I think this is another set of the ultimate 3-card Monty. So you get 3 sets of ultimate 3-card Monty. You can tell by the pips here. And that's in red double backer. Okay, so that's every single card, every single gaff that you guys get with the ultimate gaff deck. So there you have it, a look at every single card included. I do want to mention here that although there's only 13 routines that are taught, there's basically an unlimited number of tricks that you yourself could come up with using a combination of these gaff cards. You're literally only limited by your own imagination. Another thing I want to point out is that if you wanted to purchase these effects with the cards individually, it would definitely cost you a lot more than $35 retail price. For example, one of the effects here is basically Wave Deluxe by Max Maven, which Penguin Magic sells right now for $20 for just the one effect. It's a really good deal on the gaff cards alone. There's lots of information there to unpack, so hopefully you guys were able to get all that. So moving on to the difficulty level for these tricks. I would say that most of these are in the beginner to intermediate difficulty level. Although these are gaff cards which are supposed to make performing certain tricks easier, a lot of the tricks taught use sleights like the double turnover, which definitely take time to practice. The same can be said about most of the routines. You're definitely going to need to practice the sleights and remember when to use them, the placement of the cards, etc. These gaffs will definitely allow you to get crazy reactions, but don't expect this to be a self-working gimmick or a self-working miracle. Just put in the time and practice, and you'll be able to do some of these really, really amazing effects. Alright guys, so here we are at the summary. In conclusion, the positives are you get a total of 56 total Gaff cards. Buying these Gaff cards individually will cost you a lot more than the asking price of $35. The Gaffs are also printed on rider back bicycle cards. For me, this is probably the biggest plus of them all. I feel like most Gaffs and gimmicks nowadays are done on non-rider back cards ever since the USPC started being really strict about the rider back design. This being printed on rider back design means I get to use these with my standard bicycle decks with no issues at all. You get 13 performances and tutorials totaling just over an hour and 40 minutes of total runtime through the online link that is provided. Although 3 of these are Monty type effects, which bugs me a little bit, but overall this is still a plus. The tutorial videos themselves are just okay. They could be better, but they're decent quality. I don't have any trouble understanding any of them, but at some points I will need to slowly rewind and watch just because some of the sequence of the moves can be a little complicated and they're not taught in a whole lot of detail. And finally, the real reason why you're even considering this. These Gaffs will definitely allow you to perform some crazy, mind-boggling miracles. Alright, moving on to the negatives. These are Gaff cards, which means the cards themselves cannot be examined. Given that we are currently in quarantine, hopefully you guys aren't actually out there performing close-up magic in person anyways, but the bottom line here is that some of the Gaff cards themselves cannot be examined or handled by the spectators. You'll need the pocket space and the organization if you want to carry these Gaffs around with you. A lot of these cards cannot be left in your standard go-to deck of cards. You'll need, packet wallets or some other sort of way to keep these packet tricks separate and organized so you can pull them out when you need them. However, this might not be an issue for you if you're only performing virtually or on social media. And finally, most of these tricks will require practice to really get them down and to nail the performances. So bottom line here guys, if you're at a level where you think you're ready to start adding Gaff cards to your performances, you honestly won't find a better deal than the ultimate Gaff deck. There's just so many tricks and magic packed in here, and you can come up with an endless number of routines and performances using what you have. I can't wait to start using some of these Gaffs to perform some real jaw-dropping effects. Alright guys, so there you have it. That's my review on the Ultimate Gaff Deck by Magic Makers Inc. So make sure you guys check it out. It's a great deal for the Gaffs that you get, and they allow you to do some real killer effects. Practice the tricks and you will definitely not regret it. That's it guys. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section down below. Also, let me know what you think about these Gaff cards. Would you ever consider using them in your routines? Are there other Gaffs or gimmicks that you're already using today? Let me know guys, I'm really interested. Also, if you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching as always, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.